wrong with you.
No, but it's not anymore, and she's still going around saying stuff.
Well, explain to me what you mean.
She's still going around telling people I'm acting like a whore, and I don't do nothing right, and I don't care about my kid. But if I didn't,
driver last night.
What happened?
He was nice enough to offer to take me out while I was here and show me around town.
Why, you got a boyfriend at home?
He did it as a nice gesture. Yeah. I didn't take...
Every man that looks at you, you think's a nice gesture.
No, Mom. This is what I'm talking about. I can't talk to another guy without being accused of sleeping with him or having something to do with him.
Yeah, you know what happens when you set up a pattern of bad behavior? It takes a long time for people to get used to the fact that you're not that way anymore.
Back then, half the times that they was accusing me of stuff that didn't happen, and then they just accused me and accused me.
Well, explain to me about mother's rumors and how that has affected you.
Well, I quit drinking 6 months ago, and supposedly I'm still going out and do that when I work 2 jobs, and I stay home when I'm not at work.
Okay.
The furthest I go is next door to my neighbor's house.
Okay. And so what have mother's rumors done to you?
It's made it hard to do anything without having to face people that I've known before when they say, bring up stuff that has been said in the past.
But you said you're still spreading rumors about her.
I talk bad about her, yeah.
But she claims she's changed.
She hasn't changed. Going out with a limo driver last night, whether she's got a boyfriend, you know, if you're married...
Well, wait, let's understand. Let's talk about the limo driver.
You don't go out with nobody.
Did this man give you a tour of the town, or did he come on to you?
He gave me a tour of the town. We went across the Brooklyn Bridge. We went and saw the Twin Towers. We went to Chinatown. We went to Little Italy. We just went all over. Okay.
Did he come on to you at all?
He said I was pretty. That's about the biggest come on he gave to me.
That was all?
That's all.
Did you stop and have a drink? Did you?
It don't matter. I didn't do nothing with him, and he knows I wouldn't, because I told him even if that, I made sure it was up front before he even came and got me.
Laura, I think you need to check your best friends and all your friends, because they're telling me otherwise.
I think, first of all, I only have one friend, and I live with her.
And she's the one that's spreading the rumors.
Yeah, how is she spreading rumors when I'm with her 24/7? I go to work with her, I come home, I sleep in the same house as her. How's she gonna spread rumors?
What's the thing with the 6 guys by having sex with the other one?
Hold up, Mom. That never happened, and you know it.
Hey, that bitch.
You know it.
Why was your daughter taken away?
Because when I was underage, I moved out of the house because I couldn't. My grandmother was trying to raise a baby like it was hers, and I had taken parenting classes through school and at the hospital, and I know how to take care of kids because I took care of most of yours from the time they was born.
No, you didn't.
That's about the time that you left me with while you went out.
I'm allowed to go out.
Baby, I was 4 years old and you left me babysitting a baby all night. How about that?
I'm allowed. I'm grown. You're not.
And leaving with a 4-year-old?
You weren't.
I was 4 years old when Chris was born, and what happened? I dropped him on his head and you wasn't there.
Well, whether or not you want to take your baby to a drug house.
I didn't do that, and you know.
No, because I wouldn't let you. I put you out of my house because you sat there and called me a bitch. Now, you weren't
nothing but lying. That's all you're doing.
The hell I am, honey. I got witnesses that can prove otherwise.
Witnesses? I don't care.
No, you don't care. That's your problem.
I care about my little girl, otherwise I wouldn't be trying now to get her back.
You don't even care about your grandmother. You didn't care about me. You didn't care about nobody.
First of all, I love my grandmother very much.
Yeah, hell you do.
I did.
The hell you
still do, and you can't say nothing otherwise.
You know, you helped put my mother in the grave, and you're going to pay for it.
I didn't do it. She died of cancer. It wasn't my fault.
She didn't die of cancer. She went in for a simple operation that a baby could have survived. And because she
was so sick from the cancer, she couldn't handle no more surgery.
She was so sick because of you.
How many more surgeries has she had, Mom? She's had 4 cancer surgeries.
She died worrying about you.
And she was old and she was sick. Nobody can push somebody to their grave unless they kill them with their hands.
You didn't help her.
Because I was stupid back then. Yes, I was, but now I'm not.
I got with my mom calling me on the phone. Come get her, Susan. I can't deal with her no more.
That was back then. That was back then in the past. Is it now? Even
Lori,
if she was
last year,
Lori, let me ask you something. What made you claim that 6 months ago you've changed?
Yes.
Radically. What caused the change? Why did somebody who...
I miss my little girl.
And not having your daughter caused you to change. Was the change an attempt to show people that you could be responsible? that you could take care of your
To
child?
make better for myself and show my family that I did actually care.
What happened when the family did not understand that you've changed? How has that affected you?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Okay. Susan, you claim she hasn't changed.
No, I don't
And you
see
claim
any
the way
change.
to get her to change is to spread rumors about her. You came all this way to tell her how her behavior makes you feel.
I don't go around saying she's a whore to everybody. It's mostly my family, because the way she acts.
You do. Called me and told me that you was up there talking about me, saying all this stuff, and he
Says you too. She's dead. I'm gonna kill her.
What has happened here, Susan, is that instead of kindness or understanding,
We've tried kindness and understanding, and it don't work. She does this, and 2 days later she's calling me, come get me, Mom. Come get me, Mom. Take me, could you take me there? She just does it.
but you cannot come get her and tell her that she has to straighten her life out, because what you're doing, if she says come get me, you're enabling her to continue with that kind of life. And I'm sorry, I think basically the way of trying to get her to behave by telling people your intimate, secret things, even in a family, I just can't sanction that. I think it's completely wrong. I really believe it's completely wrong. We'll be right back.
She is your flesh and blood. If she is a whore, what does that make you?
You have told us you like spreading rumors about your sister.
Yes, I do.
It's the most outrageous thing I think I've heard in a long time.
So please call us at 1-800-93-SALLY and tell us about it.
You have to talk to her. You have to, Susan. You have to talk to her. You cannot let this go by her just walking away, okay?
No, she's not gonna walk away, because when I get home, I'm gonna kill her.
No, you can't think that. Have a seat. Just have a seat right now.
We started today with the premise of people who say that vicious rumors are wrecking their lives. And we met Lori and her mother, Susan. This family is, it appears to me, is not only in trouble, but seems to have been in trouble for an awfully long time. Do you agree? In case you're just joining us, the mother thinks she can get the daughter to behave by spreading vicious rumors about her, and the mother says it's hopeless. I would like to ask our clinical psychologist, Dr. Pat Farrell, to come out here now instead of waiting, and ask her to talk to both of you. Can you bring Lori out, do you think, Pat?
Yeah.
Please bring Lori out. Now, Pat, Lori, were you watching what was happening?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
so I don't have
saw
to tell
it.
you what
Yeah.
was going on. She slaps her mother and walks off. Apparently, this is a long history of this kind of behavior in this particular family.
Right, right. I think if ever I saw something that I would have to call an Oscar Mayer moment, this was one. It was baloney. You do not spread rumors about somebody to try to help them. I call her a whore. She's lying. She lied when she called this damn show. And the second thing is, you don't go around telling anybody your daughter's a whore. She came from you. She came from you. She is your child. She is your flesh and blood. If she is a whore, what does that make you? And the other thing is, two wrongs don't make a right.
Go ahead.
At this point, after so many years of the problems that we see in front of us, I think maybe what the two of you need to do is forget everything that went before and start right now with loving each other and understanding that you're human beings that have problems and try and work them out together.
I agree.
How are you and she going to begin to talk civilly to each other? Forget about being loving mother and daughter. That's a way off, okay? How are you going to talk civilly?
Be nicer to her.
Be nicer to her, okay. So sometimes she does something, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, this anger comes up, and you jump, and then your mouth begins to say things that you regret later? Okay, all right. We all do that. We all do it. None of us is perfect, okay?
I can't handle being hit on by any, especially my own kid.
Okay, look, I'll tell you one thing. When somebody hits their mother,
I go off.
they hit their mother once too many times, okay?
No.
Tell them why I hit you.
Right.
Lori,
So there's
I told you to do dishes. So you got mad you didn't want to do dishes, so you punched me in the
You
face.
smacked who first for
No,
no
you
reason?
smacked me.
Even just because I wouldn't do the dishes, no reason to go off and smack me.
This is over dishes?
Yeah.
That
right.
one time was, because I wanted to switch her to do dishes.
But wait.
Yeah.
Let me bring it back to reputation.
Yeah.
If you know you have a bad one, if you know that you've been unjustly accused by your own mother, which is the worst thing that can happen to anybody, that's why we wanted to bring that out at the beginning. You still have to be very careful.
She don't know what she's getting into half the time when she goes out with these men. That's the only thing I worry about, not what she don't see it. She sees that as me getting on her.
You see,
When you take care of yourself pretty much for 15 years and your grandmother, you don't have to check in
I've
with your
lived
mother.
this life, Lord. I know what's out there.
okay. What you're saying is she shows.
I've been beat with whips, Lori.
What's that about, Pat?
Yeah.
I got mixed up with bikers when I was growing up when I was 18 years old because I left home and I was living on the streets. They don't come out and broadcast what they are. They just, the girls asked me if I needed a place to stay. I said yes. Next thing I know, I'm involved with
So then what happened? What you're saying is you don't want your daughter to end up being in the kind of problems that you were in,
She don't
right?
know what
Why do
she's
you think
doing.
I'm working, Mom?
Okay.
Working day, you go through nothing, Lori.
Why do you think I stay home every night when I am in the...
I don't know where you're at. You're out
Because
there,
I can
Lori.
never get a hold of you,
Okay,
and when I do,
so-
you don't want to talk to me.
She earns her money. She's living in her own apartment. She's not spending it on drugs. I don't think we have to worry, okay? So I think any kid who's living on her own and paying her own ways and has 2 jobs is doing okay. We'll be right back.
I think a hug would be in order. Did you say that? You have told us you like spreading rumors about your sister.
Yes, I do.
It's the most outrageous thing I think I've heard in a long time. What is going through your head? We are discussing reputations, but when you get involved with something, it is real life, so you have to deal with it. I don't like the body language I'm seeing with the two of you at all. Have you noticed that? Yeah. Not a hug, not a warm look, nothing. 2 women sitting there in absolute pain. And after I've said it, there's still no movement toward the way things should be. Okay, I will move along. Meet Mimi. Mimi says she is living a nightmare because of a very malicious and, by the way, false rumor. She says she hears this line every day, and I quote, "That girl has AIDS." And if that isn't bad enough, she says she was shocked to learn who was behind it all. Mimi, who was behind it all?
My sister.
What's been going on?
Well, she seems to think that I'm promiscuous. And because if I have a boyfriend and it doesn't work out, I move on.
Good for you.
And, you know, if I don't feel like I want to stay with a person, I wish to date other people. That doesn't mean I'm sleeping with these people just because I date them.
Right, okay.
And so, I don't know why she would wish to tell someone that I have AIDS. I mean, that's horrible. I have been so depressed because I can't go anywhere. I don't want to go out of the house. You know, people think just because your sister says this, they're going to believe it.
It's the most outrageous thing I think I've heard in a long time. Let's bring out your sister, Alicia. Alicia, you have told us you like spreading rumors about your sister.
Yes, I do. You're just ignorant.
Can I ask what is going through your head?
Because the things that she does is not right. She has 2 children. She's okay. Take for instance, we go out together a lot. We used to. Okay. There are certain instances where she sat there and left me in the bar to leave with a guy.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Why would I leave you if I know that you don't have no ride?
No, you left me there.
I could not find you.
You left me there to go. You said I'll be back in a few minutes. You left me there.
And when I came back, you were not there.
What am I supposed to think?
I thought you was gone. You sitting up there talking about it, and I thought you was gone.
So what does that got to do with what we're talking about?
Because she sleeps around a lot.
No, how you know what? You crawling up under my sheets at night time?
I go to her.
What are some of the...
I just want to know.
All right, hold on. What are some of the rumors that you like to spread?
That she's promiscuous, she sleeps with anybody, that she may have AIDS.
Let's talk about the AIDS issue.
Okay.
Okay. Do you believe she has AIDS?
Yes.
Why? What you took? Did you take?
Wait. Based on what?
Based on her promiscuous life that she leads.
That you assume that I lead.
She leads a promiscuous life.
That you assume that I lead.
Mimi, do you have AIDS?
No, I do not. I'm not HIV positive. I don't have AIDS. I don't have nothing.
Do you honestly think, Alicia, that spreading rumors about your sister is going to in any way help her?
Well, I thought it would, because I thought it would help her change her lifestyle.
Change what lifestyle? I'm trying to understand what lifestyle I'm living. I got 2 kids. I go to work. I'm trying to get back in school. When do I have time to be promiscuous? I'm so tired at nighttime. Shoot, I don't want to deal with myself. Let's know somebody else.
I was thinking that maybe it would help her because, you know...
It's hindering me. Why would I put my kids through something like that?
Why would you put yourself
Why
through
would you
sleeping
tell
around?
somebody? How do you know what I'm doing?
Because
wait.
You told me. You called me many times and told me what you did.
You need to quit lying up here at Sally's.
What's going on?
Don't even get out here and be proud.
What's going on? What is going on with the 2 sisters? What is going on? I mean...
Honey, you need a life and leave your sister alive. You need to stop spreading rumors about your sister because blood is thicker than water. You need to go on with your own life and leave your sister's life alone.
Thank you.
No, you don't. You're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. You're making enemies.
Mimi, what is going on with you and your sister? Alicia, what's going on?
Me and her used to be close. Close, okay? Very close.
You are both beautiful, beautiful women.
Thank you. I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't understand what I've done to her to make her. I feel that if somebody says something like that about you, they hate you. And what have I done? What have I done?
Alicia, what's wrong? What's really underneath it all wrong?
Jealous. I'm not jealous. Because I have a life of my own. I have my own kids. I'm just concerned for her.
Then what's
You're not concerned
wrong?
for me, because if you came, you could come to me if you was concerned. You would come to me
here either about this.
I'm concerned because you spread lies
We
about
gotta
me.
talk this out at home.
We ain't talking this out at home because you done already told everybody at home. I want this to go on national TV.
love yourself?
Yes, very much.
Then you need to stop and think how you would feel if the shoe was on the other foot.
Whenever you call me, I'm always there for you. No matter what time of day or night, I'm always there. And for you to do me like that just hurts me.
Go ahead.
Now that it knows it bothers your sister, you can continue telling lies, or you can try to stop the vicious rumors.
More likely we'll end up speaking and getting along, and I would never spread another rumor again.
So it's deep.
We'll be right back.
She does need a hug if you feel it.
I had taken a guy to my senior prom. Terry Nichols and Tim McVeigh, you know, frequented Harrington, Kansas a lot, and that's where I'm from. I met some of the victims.
That you've even been suicidal of them. We got a mother and daughter holding hands. Who said that? I think a hug would be in order. Did you say that? You're the mother. If you feel like it, she does need a hug, if you feel like it. You don't know where the rumors are coming from, or do you? My next guest story made nationwide headlines 3 years ago, April 19th, 1995. Anybody remember that day in an Eastern audience? 106, good going, 168 people died in one of the most violent terrorist acts in U.S. history in the Oklahoma bombing. Okay. 3 years ago, huh? Timothy McVeigh was convicted of that crime. My next guest never imagined she would be linked to this. Please meet Katina. Katina was a typical Midwestern high school student at that time, am I right? Mm-hmm. Shocked along with the rest of the country after the Oklahoma City bombing. But she says she was more devastated when rumors spread that she was somehow romantically linked to Timothy McVeigh. Today, she joins us for her first talk show interview. And joining us also is Dana. Dana or Dana?
Dana.
Dana. Dana is the writer who broke the story linking Katina with Timothy McVeigh and believes the media was right in reporting this story. So I don't know. We'll have to ask Katina. Why were they linking you with him?
Well, it happened when I was in high school, probably around 92. I had taken a guy to my senior prom who resembled Tim McVeigh.
What? You took a guy to your senior prom who resembled him? There must be 1 million men in the United States who resemble him.
That's right, and apparently what the situation is that Terry Nichols and Tim McVeigh, you know, frequented Harrington, Kansas a lot, and that's where I'm from, or close to that area.
You are not dating this person?
No, good to God.
You're
no.
not a friend of this person?
No.
You're not a friend, you're not dating, he's somebody you've seen at a party, and he happens to look like a guy you took to the senior prom.
Yes, that's
And
correct.
then what happened?
What happened was one of the faculty members at my old high school, Tim McVeigh and Terry Nichols, like I'd mentioned before, were linked to Harrington, Kansas. And so after the bombing occurred, they went to do investigations and to find out what people knew about these two gentlemen. And apparently they went to my high school. Someone told them, you know, you should check out my high school. So they went to my high school, and one of the faculty members said, oh, yeah, Katina Lawson, yeah, she took him to her senior prom. So the New York Times...
So the faculty member thought that the guy you took to your senior prom was this guy, McVeigh.
That's correct.
And she spread that rumor.
Well, it started from what I understand. The New York Times told me they heard it from her.
What has this done to you?
Oh, God, you don't even, should I tell you?
Yes.
It's been terrible. I've had to move 5 different times. I met some of the victims. Oh, gosh.
Take your time. Do I understand?
I met some of the victims from the
that people are rightfully so incensed over what happened, and rightfully so, that by linking, as somebody who might have dated him, this causes you to be a scapegoat.
Exactly.
And to have to move.
I've moved 5 different times since college. I dropped out of college my sophomore year. Lost my job over it. Just because my bosses didn't want all the reporters coming to my house or coming to my workplace, wanting to find me, who I am, where I'm at. You know, 3 interviews with the FBI. Well, 2 interviews with the FBI.
Have you told the FBI what you told us?
Sure. They know more in depth, actually, you know, because I've heard conversations that Mr. McVeigh has had with other people that may have been linked with the bombing. And so, you know, it was a unique situation.
Dana, were you surprised at the attention that her story received?
Well, when we did the story, as far as we knew at that time, the New York Times was going to print like a day and a half later. They were checking out her story. So we wanted to, of course, get it in our paper first. And yeah, I was shocked. I mean, yes and no, I guess. I don't blame the media for pursuing her because at that time it was such a huge, horrendous ordeal.
But it was all based on mistaken identity.
Yeah, and well...
He wasn't the guy she took to the prom. She claims she didn't date him. She claims she wasn't a
But our
girlfriend.
job as journalists is when we find out a rumor that could have an impact on a case, and that is something our readers need to know. It is our job to pursue and find out the truth.
But what about it almost destroying someone's life?
Well, we didn't spread the rumor. We just sought her out to verify if it was true or not. And
do you feel misused by her, by the press?
Not by her, because I sat down and I told her my point of view.
Have you been able to put your life back together?
Absolutely. I'm trying.
Do you have a job?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you have a solid place to live?
Kind of.
Kind of. We'll be right back.
This one here came back positive. I said, you know, it had to be a mistake, you know, something's wrong.
Cost him his career, marriage, and almost his life. The aftermath of the Oklahoma City bombing and how it affects lives of people even distantly connected. Here's another one. Today we're talking about ruined reputations, whether or not they can ever be rebuilt. My next guest had it all. This man is a 3-time Olympian who won an Olympic gold and silver medal in the 1988 Summer Olympics. I think you're the first person I've interviewed, even in my long life, who has a gold and a silver. He holds the world record in the 400-meter relay race and the 4x400-meter relay. Even after all of this, this man, Butch Reynolds' world came to a tragic halt when something happened, and a vicious rumor cost him his career, marriage, and almost his life. Thank you, Butch, for being here. What does it take? How much of your life was focused to win an Olympic gold medal? What does it take to do that?
You know, Sally, I trained all my life really to win a gold medal and to make the Olympic team. I tried in '84, I came up short, so I tried it 4 years later, which is 1988, And then you train sometimes 5, 6 days a week, sometimes 4 to 6 hours a day.
You run 6 hours a day, 4 times a week?
Well, you run, you have other things you do, you know, you have massage.
No, but it is training.
It is training. And with that, I tried my best to, what came along with that was breaking the world record. And when I set out for my Olympic training, that was actually my goal, was to win a gold medal in the 400 and a 4x4 relay. A month before that, I set the world on fire by breaking the 20-year-old world record. And that, when I got to Olympic Games in Seoul, Korea, I became a name, a household name, and my career just shut off from there.
In 1990, you dreamed of competing in another Olympic game, and that didn't happen. Something went really seriously wrong. What was it?
Well, see, the Olympic Games was in 1992. This is in 1990.
Right.
I ran a meet in Monte Carlo, and I took a urine test, and I take many urine tests through my life, and this one here came back positive. At that time,
Positive that you were using steroids?
That I was using steroids.
Metabolic steroids. You're not allowed to do that if you're an athlete.
It's definitely against our rules as a track and field athlete, correct. And at that time, I said, you know, it had to be a mistake, you know, something's wrong. And I didn't know exactly that by saying that it was a mistake. So we have an international governing body. It's called the IAAF. It's called International Amateur Athletic Federation. They govern every track and field athlete, whether he's an Olympic athlete or whatever he's coming up with.
So when this result came back positive, what happened to you?
But when it came back positive, at that time, they banned me for 2.5 years with no hearing, no due process at all.
No hearing?
No hearing at all.
You mean a test? If I took one now and it came back steroids, you're not given a chance to explain or anything?
No, not.
You're just banned and you can't run?
That's right.
So you went to court,
yes,
and you proved what? What did you prove?
I proved that the urine sample was not mine. The urine sample was definitely a mistake in the collecting procedures. They broke the chain of control. And I also proved that I was a drug-free athlete.
Did you win anything?
Yeah, when of course, I lost a lot of time and I lost a lot of money. And when I made the Olympic team in '92, I went to Florida to pick up my uniform. They wouldn't let me participate in Olympic Games. They told me to go back to Ohio. So I didn't get a chance to represent my country in the 1992 Olympic Games. So I came back to Ohio. My attorneys, of course, was upset. So we sued the federation. We won a judgment of $27.3 million.
People remember is the rumor.
Farrell, Dr. Pat Farrell, earlier in the program, you should know she's a licensed psychologist. She's been listening to some of the problems. We started with parents and teens, and then we went on to national stories, and then we went on to the Olympics. What are you observing today as a problem when it comes to reputation and rumor?
You know, it's interesting. Rumor is ruinous. And once you say a word like that, you can't take it back. Because the thing that people remember is the rumor. They don't hear the detraction or the retraction, you know? It's like the headlines. So you have two sisters here who really love each other. But you know, something's gone wrong, and they're going to have to go a long way to get back together and to try to forgive and forget.
Why? They are so close.
You know, they're good. They really care for each other. Unfortunately, one sister had a misguided idea that she went on, and
I think she thought she was going to help her sister.
Yeah, but don't go on things like that. You know, go and talk to the person. Don't go talk to the neighborhood, and then you have to go to try to make things okay.
Right, and then Katina.
No. Oh, please, yes. Well, unfortunately, here's somebody who made good news, made good press for a lot of other people, and got a lot of problems for herself. Not through any fault of her own, right?
But what does a real athlete do?
Let me tell you, this poor fellow, I think if anybody out there wanted to contribute to let him go and sue those people in Geneva, I think they should do it. We'll be right back.
I hope today's program will stop you dead in your tracks. If you've ever read a story, as they do all the time, and I guess television people do it too, you take it all with a grain of salt, because you can't believe everything you see on television or you read in the newspaper. I want to thank Pat for being with us once again, and boy, Butch, will we be watching for you. That's the way a person does their research.
After the show, we called Lori, and she told us that she's working hard and has a new boyfriend. She says things are going well and they're looking for a place of their own. Lori also said things are still rough with her mom, Susan, but they're working on rebuilding their relationship. We contacted Alicia and Mimi, and they told us they got to talk things out a bit after the show. They said that their family was really upset with both of them for how they behaved. They want them to stop fighting and get along. Although tension still exists between the sisters, they're working on resolving their differences. We wish them all the best.
See you next time. Join us on our website.